Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be reacting to One Piece chapter 1026, titled Tennozan Turning Point. And it says here at the end, see the translator notes, I guess, for the title of the chapter, I guess, maybe. It says here, there's a cover page request. Nami and Leo making cute fashionable clothes for a young lion mink. And then it says here, Mash's Bellmare shirt design, chapter 77. Okay, I really love this. It's really wholesome. I really love this cover page request. So the before recording, I noticed the design of the line. I love the logo. It's like a sunflower. It looks like a lion. The shirt says I am lion. In a couple of my graphic design classes, I talk about One Piece. How Oda he designs stuff and all that. I think Oda he could be a really good graphic designer. Like Sanji's cigarette, the I forgot what's called, the something mermaid. I think the sleeping mermaid. Like the not cigarettes, the lighter. I think that's like the brand, and it's a really good logo. So and this with the lion and Jolly Rogers, they're basically logos. So Oda, in another universe, he could have been a really good graphic designer. You know, I may, yeah, just for the fun of it, I may actually go and convert this into like a legit, like an actual logo, maybe, and post it on Twitter. Just for just for the fun of it. Basically like a fan as a fan art, I guess. But I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I really love this cover page request. So predictions for the chapter. It says turning point. I don't know what this means. Tennozan. I could nah. If I go at the end, I may get spoiled to see the translator notes. Since I don't know what Tennozan means, I don't know. But turning point, maybe. Morge with the raid failing, but I was on that boat. I kind of am. I still see the raid failing. It's still a possibility. But maybe that's the turning point, or maybe the in favor or turning in favor of the Straw Hats. But oh yeah, last chapter we ended off with Luffy going on the roof, so maybe that's the turning point. The everyone gets motivated because Luffy he's back. He's on the roof. Fighting against Kaido. Maybe the final fight. But yeah. But yeah, I guess that's my predictions. I have nothing else to say. So let's start with the reaction. Okay, so we're in the flower capital Wano. The fire festival blazes on. Okay, everyone's happy. Got a little kid right here. I like this angle right here. Seeing the people partying. Okay, someone is shamisen. I think that's the instrument is called, or shamisen. One of the two. Tenguyama, right? Tenguyama. He says, Otoko, are you having fun? And she's like, yeah. Dot dot dot. Where are you going, Otama? Forgive me, master. Okay. He's thinking, I guess, this is the moment where Otama left, I guess. So next page, I can't just sit here and go nothing and do nothing. Don't worry, we'll protect her. Out of the question, get back here. And she is, she left anyway, so please let Otama be safe. Okay. So where are we? We're still in the flower capital. Oh, it's right there. Only Kashima is literally right there. Okay. There's no telling now that she is out at sea. Yeah, the only Kashima's right there. Rumble. Dot dot dot. He's going to announce something. I have an update on the mysterious second dragon. Okay, no, I thought he was going to announce something to the flower capital. But no, I have an update on the mysterious second dragon. Master Yamato is alone on the roof, injured. An unbelievable sight is playing out in the skies above. Okay. Oh, this is a really good panel right here of Kaido and Yamato. And then, what they call? It's not Mary, but one of those people with the eye thing. The two dragons are squaring off. Kaido-sama, the Ashur Seiryu, I sure say review. Okay, this is a really good panel right here. You know, Luffy, Momo, and Kaido. I'm guessing this is Momo. I'm guessing this is Momo. But the Beast Pirate member is saying it's being challenged by the Pink Dragon, ridden by Straw Hat Luffy. If I could turn into a monster like that, I will actually be useful to the others. The dragon's identity is still unknown, so Yamato must have been the one keeping Kaido-san busy, but there's no doubt it's hostile. And then Kaido is he's preparing, I'm guessing, for a boar breath. He's about to use his fire breath. Alright, counter it with your own breath. What? I can't do that? Mm. Yeah, of course, Momo hasn't turned with the fruit. I haven't seen the next panel, but I'm assuming he's going to try to do one. It's gonna be pretty weak. That's what I'm thinking. But let's see. Blast breath. Oh, okay. At least he dodged. He managed to dodge at least barely, but he managed. Remember, I'm in no position to fight right now. Hey Momo. Hmm. What? Luffy? Wait, I can't. That's impossible. What? What did Luffy said? Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what he said then. What? Luffy? Wait, I can't. That's impossible. Gum gum no elephant gun. Oh, okay. So he did elephant gun. I love the art right here. Luffy transforming. I mean, not transforming, but him activating the elephant gun. This art right here is really good. Of him landing the punch at Kaido is really good. Yamato, she's there. She's just looking at the fight right now. She hasn't interacted. Hey Momo. Okay, so this way say, hey Momo, bite Kaido. No way, no way, no way. Okay, he could do that at least. Pretty sure. Like I'm pretty sure he could do that. Will it do damage though? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's worth a shot though. So he's like, I can. We're surrounded. It's Kaido. Toki-sama, please flee. Mother, Hihiwe. I think that's what Mother Hihiwe. Mother. And then he's remembering, but okay. The memories are giving him like the motivation to do it. So, he goes and bites Kylo. Oh, okay. Kylo yells, so it looks like he felt it at least. But Kylo be yelling throughout the fights, and he be coming back like nothing happened. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same thing, or maybe I haven't gone to the next panel, but maybe Momo could try to do like at least attempt the boar breath right now, like a very weak version of it, since he's buying Kylo. So at least that's what I'm picturing. That's like a possibility that could happen right now. But so I'm going to the next panel. Your father was a fool of a lord, Champ. Oh, okay, wait. What are you doing, brat? Okay, so it didn't do. Okay, mm, okay, like I'm going back. So he yells, Champ. Okay, so it didn't do anything. No, nothing at all. It's hilarious though. He's like, "What are you doing, brat?" And then Momo, he's like sweating. He's like, eyes wide open, nervous. You ruined Wano. If it weren't for you, father and mother, they would be both be Momonosuke, Yamato. Nice going, Momo. Okay, so this was a little distraction. Okay, that's good though. Yeah. It didn't do anything, but it distracted Kaido for a brief moment. And Luffy looks like it's a Conqueror's Hockey clothing because of the shading right here. Like that's what it looks like to me. So he punched Kaido. Kaido goes flying. I think this is Luffy or Yamato. I can't tell right here. But Kaido yells or he says ugh or whatever. Momo. Okay, so crumble. Something's crumbling right here on the roof. We seen the last of the Moon Knight. Uh, Dragons call forth storm clouds after all. Okay. Also, no more moon. So, judging by we're in the treasure repository dorm interior, and judging by the dialogue, I'm guessing we're going back to Inoharashi. and he's fighting Jack, right? And Jack. So let's go to yeah. Okay, Jack. He's in. What is he? He's in hybrid. Mm, I see his hands. I see. I guess he's in hybrid. This interesting. This interesting though. Like from what I'm seeing, he's like what they call like a centaur, but like a mammoth. If I had taken another hit, I probably wouldn't be standing now. Who's saying this? Jack? If I had taken another hit, I probably wouldn't be standing now. Don't feel bad about the moon, you fat cat. It's not that your luck is bad. Mine's just better per ring. Really now. I I thought it was gonna be a quick fight. You know, Nekomamushi and Perospero. Like yeah, Perospero, he's pretty strong, but I thought Nekomamushi and Sulong will have been a quick fight. I guess not. You know, Perospero, he's really impressive though. You know, he's really impressive. But I'm very surprised this is the outcome of this fight. Okay, Karen Wanda. Master Nekomamushi, he's no longer in Sulong form. They're both no longer in Sulong. I'm surprised their fights are still going on. I'm surprised that Jack and Inoharashi is still going. I thought it would been would have been over by now. But let's see. The last panels: Momo, Hamo, Nosuke-sama. Okay. Next page. You just bid on one of the four emperors. After doing that, does anything in the world still seem scary to you? Okay, okay, okay. I guess that was like Luffy's way to motivate Momo. So he says no. Then go. You can fly. Right. Stop Onigashima in his tracks. Did he just say Momo? Yeah, but that dragon couldn't have been. There's no way. Okay. 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 I will definitely beat Kaido. Luffy Taro-san. So that what Luffy says. He yells. And people are like, Sherry on, Luffy Taro-san, Momonosuke-sama, Big Mom, Mama. You hear that? Whatever bunches, brat. You freaking better. That was kid. Where the hell has he been? Big bro, Momo-kun, Guahahaha, get him Luffy, Luffy Taro-san. And then Kaido, he went back to hybrid. He goes back to hybrid. You really think you have a chance against me? As long as I'm still breathing, anything can happen. And then they do a Conqueror Sake class right here. Really now? Really now? Really now? Nah. Nah. Okay. 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 Damn, it happened. Okay. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't, I was, but at the same time, I wasn't because I saw the last panel on the previous page. And then I knew the next one was gonna be a double page spread, but I wasn't expecting this to happen so soon. You know, it's really good though. It finally happened. People were saying. I also think so. That the moment that this happens, the moment that Luffy does this, that means he's ready. To fight against the Yonkos, and he finally did. The clouds they split because of the clash. It finally happened. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. Like I'm trying not to see everything else, but you know, I'm trying just to focus on this panel, but I'm seeing all the other panels, so I'm guessing what's going to happen next. But because of the clouds splitting up, the moon it appeared, the heavens they split. Yeah, they split. The person the person got knocked out. Um, I'm gonna say she. I don't know if it's a girl, but the character, the Beast Pirate, got knocked out because of the clash. The moon. Not another word. You were saying something about luck, and then Paraspell. Okay, all in one source style. Oh, are they going to? Oh, they're going to baby shake. I haven't seen the next page, but all in one source style. Interesting. All in he had one source styles. Okay, all in one source style. Grinding cat claw. That was Nekomamushi. he broke Pearl Sparrow's candy arm. Okay, no, he did one more than that, but I'm seeing I'm seeing like a blast right here. It's blood everywhere. Pearl Sparrow hat is flying. He did more than just that. Like that's a lot of damage. And then Ashi, decapitation dog, flesh or fleshy, maybe fleshy, but it's really cool though. He kicked Jack in the stomach. It looks really crazy. I know the anime is probably going to exaggerate this. It's going to be really good in the anime. And then it says here, Big Mom's eldest son, Pale Sparrow, has been defeated. Jack the Drow, Beast Pride All Star, also defeated. Huff Huff, there's huffing and puffing. You're kidding, even Jack was. No wait, that's not my problem anymore. Who's that peeking from behind the door? That's Orochi, obviously, right? Yeah, it has to be Orochi. Like who else? Who else would it be? But and that's the chapter. Let's see. Okay, transfer notes. I'm going to read this really quick. So I read the notes. Really interesting. I may look up more information on my own time. To learn more about this, but it's really interesting. So I guess the people who knew this word, they probably had a guess of what's going to happen in the chapter. But it's really cool. I'm seeing the color art right now. It's really good. This last one with the cloud with the sky splitting is really cool. It's really good. But yeah, I guess there's nothing. There's another Stretch Force chapter. Well, you love to see it. You love to see Luffy. He's finally at that level. He finally made the clouds split. It's really good. You love to see it. You love to see it. That means he's finally there. He's finally ready to face off against Kaido. So this is probably the last round. Then the last round. Then if Luffy managed to do this, so it's this probably the last round. The arc is probably ending soon. Then we just missing what we're missing. We're missing Zoro versus Queen. I mean, we're missing Zoro Sanji's fight. Against King and Queen. Jack is already defeated. So yeah, the typical how he writes the fights. The third gets defeated first, then the second, the first. Well, I'm talking about the commanders, and then the captain. So we're just missing the second and the first commander, and then it's off to Kaido. I still want, it's good to see a 1v1, it's good to see, Luffy 1v1 Kaido, but I also want to see, like everyone who still could fight, give their, like, 2 cents, like, their little 2 cents in this final fight against Kaido. I think it will be really cool. Like, it will be cool, Usopp shoots, like Usopp helps out a bit, Nami helps out a bit. It's really cool. I think it will be really cool to see that, in the last fight, Frankie, Robin, if she's still capable of fighting, Brooks, I think it will be really cool if we see all the Straw Hats and the other remaining scabbards help out a little bit. Now I think about it, Orochi is still alive. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're still missing Orochi. And Denjiro hasn't done anything. We still don't know who helped the Scabbards. It was probably, what's her name? I forgot her name. Momo's sister. Hiyori. It was probably Hiyori. Um, so we're still missing that plot point. We're still missing the Orochi plot point. That's probably going to be resolved with Denjiro and Hiyori if that was her. Um, nah, nothing away. Inuarashi, he's very weakened, like very. So, and he went to Sulong a couple times. Isn't that like dangerous? Going constantly in Sulong or being in Sulong for a long period of time. So he's very weakened. Orochi, he's right there. Orochi could land a sheep shot on Inuarashi. Not that I think about it. And then Denjiro could show up and finish off Orochi or Hiyori or maybe both. Um, I thought Zoro could have been the one who finished off Orochi, But Zoro, he's all the way. He's in another part of Onigashima right now, so there's no way he's going to be the one to finish him off. But who knows? I still think it's gonna be Denjiro right now. I think it's gonna be Denjiro and Hiyori or Hiyori. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Um, the continuing the fight on the roof with Kaido. Momo now getting the motivation, the courage to actually fight against Kaido. Um, that's really good. Actually, what did Luffy say? Yeah, Luffy said go and stop Onigashima in its tracks. So maybe that's what Momo's gonna do next. I'm going back, and he then left the roof to do that. But maybe in the next couple chapters, he's going to leave the roof and stop Onigashima from falling, doing his hours of legend. Kaido still needs to see Momo in human form. That's gonna be hilarious because either Kaido he's going to do the Eno face, and also Yamato. They're both going to do the the Eno surprise face, or maybe nah, I think Kaido he's gonna be surprised. I was gonna say maybe Kaido doesn't react, but now he's gonna be very surprised. If Momo looks exactly like Golden, then he's gonna be very surprised. But yeah, I think that's everything really. Nothing else to think, to say or theorize. Um, and conclusions, you love to see it. You love to see Luffy now. That's the oldest way to say he's finally ready. He's finally ready to face off Kaido. Maybe not 1v1, but maybe like the final portions of the fight. Like everyone's tired. Then Luffy does a 1v1, like a quick 1v1 at the end, and finishes the fight against Kaido. I still think it's gonna be really. I still think the fight is going to end with Luffy punching Kaido through Onigashima and like breaking Onigashima. But for that to happen, wait. I mentioned I don't know if it was in the old video. I think it was. I'm not sure, but I mentioned that it would be cool if Luffy punched Kaido through Onigashima and then he breaks Onigashima. But when I brought that up, I brought that up in my um old in the old live reaction. I said that but how everyone's going to escape Onigashima if Luffy does that? Everyone's gonna be there, and then everyone's going to fall or whatever. But now Momo, he's an adult. He's a huge dragon. He could carry everyone out of Onigashima. For that way, Luffy he could have his 1v1, and he could be as destructive as he wants. No one's there. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think that will be a cool way because Luffy, not Luffy, Oda, he always ends the last fight with everyone seeing Luffy's like final punch or like final attack or whatever. So I think it will be really cool. Everyone leaves Onigashima on Momo. This is after a really crazy battle with everyone helping Luffy, against Kaido because I still want that to happen. I still want all the remaining fighters to help out against Kaido a little bit. I think that would be really nice. And then after everyone's like helped out, everyone's is like weakened or whatever. Luffy, he has his final 1v1. Everyone leaves on Momo, and Luffy has his final moments. He does like a King Kong gun or whatever, or like he goes Tiger Man or Dragon Man or whatever. And then he does his last punch. Kaido goes through Onigashima. Hopefully, he doesn't land on the Flower Capital. But at the same time, the people just needs to see his body. So maybe yes, if he lands in the Flower Capital, it's gonna be like Don Flamingo over again. Don Flamingo, when Luffy punched him, he broke through the bedrock and he ruined like the whole town was ruined or whatever. But I don't know. It's still iffy. It's still iffy, but I could see that happening. That's gonna be my. I guess that's gonna be my prediction. I guess that that's how the fight's going to end. give or take, give or take. But I'm pretty sure now. Now I'm confident that that's how it's going to be. Because my problem was how everyone's going to leave Onigashima for Luffy could do that, you know. But now that Momo he's all grown up, they have a way to leave. Um, for this to happen, Zoro and Sanji they need to be done with their fights. I know for a fact, Kid and Law they're not doing nothing to Big Mom, so Big Mom probably leaves because you know every pirate alliance in betrayal. So she is going to leave. She is going to leave. Like all Perisfero got defeated. Um, there's no way that the Big Mom pirates they're going to show up in time. So we're probably going to leave. I just noticed I'm going through the chapter as I talk. I just noticed that the big giant skull it got cracked right here, like in the eye. It got cracked. It's probably because of the clash of Luffy and Kaido. So it must have been very insane this clash. You know the heavens got part and all that. But anyway, that's a little sidetrack. You know I'm like going through the chapter as I talk. But yeah, I guess that's my prediction for how this fight's going to end. Luffy versus Kaido. I know everything is new. I'm not the only one who said this. I think it was Randy that mentioned that that could be a possibility. But at the time, we didn't know that Momo was going to be aged up. So I guess I'm adding the part of how everyone's going to escape Onigashima. For that way, Luffy he could freely go all out against Kylo and worry about not damaging anyone, but or not damaging hurting anyone. But yeah, that's the chapter. It was a really good chapter. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I may do the little logo thing of Nami's brand right here. I may even do some mock-ups, you know, of the shirts and all that. Maybe some designs or whatever. And I'll probably post that on Twitter. Mm, maybe in the description. I will finally leave my Twitter. You know, in the description I don't write anything, but at least nothing relevant. You know, of my accounts or whatever. So I guess I will leave my Twitter in the description. Maybe in my about section in the channel. I haven't written anything. I haven't written anything there. So, but yeah, but basically my Twitter, my ad is my account name Romance Dawn, and Twitter is Romance Dawn 56. It's the same profile picture I have on my YouTube channel. You know, so but yeah, I may do that. I'll probably post it later or Sunday or whenever. I will like caption it, you know, like fan art for chapter 1026. So I'll place this image right here. But yeah. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you don't, and I will see you next time.